the invitation has gone down not from Mr. Rahul Gandhi, Mr. Gokhale, it's gone down from none else but the president of the Congress party, Mr. Kharge. So, no, 1 second, sir. 1 second, sir. I just want to ask you one question. Sir, hear my question now.
Let me ask you a question. What are we going to do in Uttar Pradesh? Do we contest elections?
Sir, you were not asked to join them in Uttar Pradesh. You were also asked to join them, if you wanted to, in Delhi as well. You refused. And if you're going to tell me that because there are elections in order in various states... Sir, let me finish my... Sir, allow me to finish my question. The fact that there is an election in 2024 and you don't think that this could have given out a message which would have been larger on one platform if opposition walks together, be it the Bharat Jodo Yatra, if you don't see that as political messaging, then that's a problem, Mr. Gokhale.
See, then I'll tell you something. The problem with the Noida media is that they feel that only something has to happen in Delhi for it to send a message to the entire country. During the last year West Bengal elections, all of you in the media were saying BJP 200 par, you saw what the results were. So let me tell you, in order to send a message, we don't need to get together in Delhi, number one. Number two, the Congress president might have invited us, but then last year the Congress and the CPM formed an alliance and fought elections against us in West Bengal.
Exactly.
So the idea is, alliances and all of that.
Sir, you made the point clear. And it's always well and good to turn around and blame the Noida media. I'm sorry you're sitting on a Noida media channel as well, which is allowing you to air your views. But yes, I do understand, and that's...
How is coming together in Delhi and who are we sending a signal to?
Mr. Gokhale,
if you're asking me a question, I will give you an answer. If you're asking me a question saying, why didn't you attend in Delhi? No, you didn't attend in Delhi because Parliament session was going on.
Mr. Gokhale, you've also answered the question. Sir, as I bring in Mr. Tushar Gupta, Senior Editor Swaraj, you've also answered the question that the Congress fought with your opposition in West Bengal, so that didn't quite suit your political purpose. You said it, I didn't say it. Anshul Abhijit wants to come in. Give me 1 minute, Mr. Abhijit. Let me also bring in Tushar Gupta into this conversation. Tushar Gupta, do you see the BJP now go with the narrative and build it around the fact that opposition parties are not joining in with the Bharat Jodo Yatra?
I'll just drop a few facts, Preeti. 20 crore people in Uttar Pradesh, Congress's vote share in 2022 elections, the state assembly elections, was 2.5%, and they did not score much. And yet Rahul Gandhi only wants to spare 3 days for Uttar Pradesh. So is the Bharat Jodo Yatra more about elevating Rahul Gandhi within the party or about elevating the Congress party within the larger electoral system? That's point number one. Point number two, the Samajwadi spokesperson spoke a lot about the unity, about the spirit of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. But since 2017, after they were in a coalition with the Congress for the 2017 assembly elections, they haven't been seen with the Congress either in 2019 or in 2022. So after the price they paid in 2017, even the Samajwadi party doesn't want to go with the Congress, nor does the Bahujan Samaj party. And even though I disagree with Sakit Gokhale on a lot of counts, I sympathize with him when he says that the TMC might not want to be seen in the Bharat Jodo Yatra, because which state party, which regional party would want to be seen with the Congress? Mamata Banerjee, irrespective, is far stronger in Bengal than Rahul Gandhi is in any other state. And Sakit Gokhale might speak about the spirit or the unity, but would the TMC be okay with having Rahul Gandhi as the prime ministerial candidate of the entire united opposition for 2024 when he brings nothing to the table at all? I mean, Samajwadi party will get you some seats, RLD will get you some seats, TMC will get you some seats. What will the Congress get you?
All right. Tushar Gupta, as I bring in Anshul Abhijit, the fact is, it's something that the Congress has stressed repeatedly on, that this is not a platform to actually make Rahul Gandhi the prime ministerial candidate for the opposition in 2024. It's far from it. They've repeatedly said that.
But 18 months before the elections, Preeti, what else are they planning to do? I mean, 18 months before the national elections, when you've been out of power for 2 terms, this is the time when you start rebuilding again after some staggering losses across 2022. So what are you doing 18 months before the elections, if not planning for 2024?
Well, they still have about, if I'm not wrong, about 9 elections in the year 2023 before they go to 2024. They're hoping to reap electoral dividends. I would reckon, Anshul Abhijit, that should be the end game of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, because ultimately the success of that would be gauged on the metrics of winning an election. You are a political party.
Yeah, but first of all, I've heard so much of gratuitous advice coming from all sides, or they should have done this, they should have done that. You forget the essence of the Yatra itself. I mean, there's no two ways about what the Yatra is, what its intention was, what its presence is. So leaving that aside, talking about opposition unity, because I think that's the peg of that entire discussion. I'll give you another example. The RJD, I mean, they were with us in 2004. We did, far-reaching laws together. In fact, Dr. Manmohan Singh was the Prime Minister when we did MNREGA, and the Rural Development Minister was Mr. Rajwans Prasad Singh. And then they were no longer with us in 2009, then they came back again. So there are examples like this abound. Opposition unity, there is a time, there's a space for it. It's not a myth, it's a reality. It has always happened, but there is also a time and space for it. And opposition unity is articulated in various ways through different channels. It doesn't have to be in one particular channel about, joining a yatra or keeping away from one. Absenteeism from a yatra should not be extrapolated into some grand narrative of tomorrow about 2024. I mean, you can, of course, do it. You can keep speculating on it because that builds up news. Of course, you're absolutely legitimate thing to do. But I would advise well against it because the purpose of the Bharat Jodo Yatra is completely antithetical to the politics of the BJP. That's true. Despite whoever we've invited, the critics, the cynics, the politics of the Bharat Jodo Yatra is none, and the ideology is an antithesis of that of the BJP. That is the underlying thing.
All right.